Okay, here we go. So, what's MSRP?
Manufacturer's suggested retail price.
It is! That's so true. Manufacturer suggested retail price. In a lease, we have a cap cost. Cap being short for capitalized. What would a cap cost be? It's not this kind of cap.
Highest cost?
Cap cost is what we actually pay for the car after trade equity or cash down payment. It's how much we're going to capitalize this lease at. How much am I going to start the lease at to calculate my depreciation? Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Can it be called net cost?
No. It's capitalized. That's how much I'm capitalizing the loan for on this lease.
So is it essentially MSRP?
No, MSRP is MSRP. Okay? Let's just say I'm a really bad negotiator and I came in and I paid MSRP for this car and I want to lease it. Okay? Cap cost would be MSRP. But I want to put $2,000 down. Cap cost would be MSRP minus $2,000. I want to trade my car in and it has $1,000 of equity. It would be cap cost MSRP minus the $2,000 and minus $1,000 of trade equity. That's cap cost.
So it's your capital investment.
Exactly.
It's the amount of money.
It's a capitalized amount that we're going to actually start with. Residual. What is the residual?
That's what the value is declared to be ahead of time after a certain period of time.
Is it declared to be that, or is it
It's guaranteed.
guaranteed to be
It's
that?
guaranteed, but it's
Right.
estimated by the actuary, so it's not really real until you get there 3 years down the road and find out what the real market price is there.
It absolutely is. It's real from the day one.
Right, okay.
It's guaranteed. Doesn't mean that's the value, but it is guaranteed.
Right, okay.
Okay,
So
good.
that's great.
Okay, so that's residual. Term,
Length of contract.
length of the contract, 36 months, 48 months, 60 months. Money factor,
Interest rate.
cost of money,
Cost
right?
of money.
We'll use what's called cost of money. Interest over here is also the cost of the money, right? The money he's losing up here is the cost of his money, right? So we'll call this money factor the cost of money.
Now that's 0.002.
0.002 could be a money factor used in leasing.
Yes.
Okay,
And
it's not always 0.002.
Right, no, it'll vary.
Any more than 4.8% interest would be the interest rate every time, right?
Right.
Okay, so we have a money factor. We might have trade equity and we might have down payment. We both know what those are, or we all know what those are. Trade equity, the difference between what I owe on the car and what they're going to allow me for the car.
Money factor change on a daily basis.
Money factor changes not necessarily daily, but it will change on a regular basis based on interest rates, just like the interest on a loan if I went to the bank, right?
Yeah, and this is the institutions do all this with their computers, and we get the number. As a salesman, I'll just get that number. Or
As a salesman, you're going to get a payment,
Okay.
okay? Here's your lease payment for 36, 48, and 60. Which one sounds best to you, sir? Now what we're doing is we're taking you clear up to a college education.
Right, right.
Okay, and that's what this is about. All right? So, these are the parts that become involved in calculating a lease payment. We have to know these things. Now, yesterday we used the percentage to calculate the residual. What was that percentage?
4.8?
50.
50.
50. Oh, shit.
Remember? 21,000, 42,000. What percentage is that? 50%. So we can call that a 50% residual. Okay? The banks, when you're calculating leases, now this is all done in the computer
Right.
at the desk by your desk manager. But now since it's all done in the computer, they very seldom know how it actually got there. Except the computer said that's what it is.
Right.
You're going to know how it got there. Okay, so if the residual is 50%, the cap cost was $42,000. the residual in dollars is going to be what? $21,000. Okay? So kind of keep that relationship. What if I changed the residual and I said it was 60%? That would be 60% of what?
$42,000.
Of cap cost. Exactly, right? Are you following me?
Following.
Boy, you are sharp, I'm telling you. You guys are all sharp.